Hi and welcome to another video, and this one is all about the insurance application process. Now, with any type of risk insurance, you'll always have to complete an application form. It's very different than getting insurance for a car or a house where it's automatically accepted. Risk insurance for life, trauma, health or income protection is all assessed on the merits of you as an individual. So the things that go into considering the application are things like your height, your date of birth. I mean, the older you are, the more risk you are of contracting some type of illness. Your lifestyle, habits, how much you drink, go out, do you smoke or you don't, and more so in today's society, your medical history is becoming a big part of it. And with income protection, they will need to know financial information. So what that relates to is, you can't insure yourself for more than what you earn, or you may not even earn anything. So for income, and that's why income protection is quite difficult to obtain, because they're assessing these four things here plus your financial information. Now, once your insurance application is submitted, it goes to a team of underwriters. Now, their job is basically, they're the doorkeepers for the insurance company, and it's their job to assess the risk and calculate whether you should be taken on board as a client or not. Now, in many cases, most people will be asked to supply more information, and typically they'll ask for a PMR, which is your personal medical records, and this is a standard thing that gets done, so don't be alarmed when someone asks for your medical notes. And really they're doing it for two reasons: one, to help the assessment, but more so to protect you. Now, some insurance companies don't do this and some do, so it's why you really want to stick with the top three insurance companies, because they will underwrite you at the assessment time. And it's really important because there's a lot of things that you may have forgotten, and they'll pick it up at the medical once your medical notes arrive. So once your application is successful, there's really only two outcomes, or three. One, it's accepted, and they use the words standard rates, so that means it's all standard and there's no terms. Now, the typical terms would probably more sway to the right over here, so there'd be an exclusion, and a typical exclusion would be exclusion for a right knee or a left knee or lower back. They're your typical ones, and a big one this day and age is mental illness. Now, if you do get this, don't think that you're some psychotic or some nutter. All you've got to do is to disclose to your doctor that you've had difficulty sleeping, and a insurance company will more than likely place an exclusion for mental illnesses. They're extremely strict on it. So just on that note, be very careful what you do discuss with your doctor, because it will come up in any application process for an insurance company. Now, a loading, on the other hand, is a bit different. So this means that you're not excluded, but the risk for claiming on this particular insurance is going to be high. Now, the loading typically would come about through having maybe high blood pressure, high BMI, so that's body mass index, or the other one would be cholesterol. So they're probably the main three, and the loading could be say $100 a month. It would go up to maybe $150 or $200, and the insurance companies do give you time to work this through. So to get your cholesterol down, they'll remove the loading. Now, if your application is unsuccessful, you'll be what's called declined, or they may put it into defer. So defer means, well, it's not quite ready yet, so we'll put it on hold until such time as we'll review it. Now, a typical example of that could be you've had a recent issue. Now, a typical one would be, let me think, a lot of people complain of, say, headaches, or they've got feeling dizzy, and they've been to the doctor. Well, an insurance company will go, well, hang on a minute, we don't know what it is, and your doctor doesn't know what it is, so we'll put a deferred for 6 months and then we'll review it. So that just kind of gives you a real basic overview of the application process for insurance. And if you've got any questions or want to speak to a financial advisor, call us on the number on the screen, and we can take it from there. Thank you.